Welcome back to Anisec-Z, where we talk all things entertainment, from movies to anime. If it's worth watching, we're talking about it. So today, we're diving into a manhwa that's been slicing its way up the ranks, the Academy's Sashimi Sword Master. It follows Chef Kim, a legendary Korean sashimi master, who suddenly finds himself in a strange new world, not as a powerful hero, but as Goma Kang, a background extra at an elite academy filled with danger and ambition. No destiny, no chosen one storyline, just a kitchen knife, quiet confidence, and a brutal new reality to survive. Soon after arriving, Goma unlocks a rare skill, the blessing of the Blade God. But this isn't your average overpowered anime power-up. It comes with hard limits, blade length, time restrictions, and cooldowns. That means every battle carries weight. He can't just swing wildly. He has to fight with precision, discipline, and strategy. His combat style reflects his past as a sashimi chef, calculated, fluid, and incredibly sharp. And in this cutthroat academy, where everyone's fighting to rise, that knife becomes his greatest weapon. The academy itself is full of twisted nobles, dangerous exams, and secret agendas. This isn't a school that nurtures heroes, it breaks them. Goma has to earn his place, without a title, without privilege, and without plot armor. And that's what makes this story hit differently. The pacing is grounded. You see every step he takes, every skill he earns, and every scar he picks up along the way. As a character, Goma is solid. He's calm, smart, and goal-driven. He doesn't try to be flashy. He just focuses on surviving and improving. Among the side cast, Abel stands out the most, especially through her jealousy and emotional conflict after her own grandfather chooses Goma over her. Leon, the real hero of the original game world, spirals in a way that adds tension and unpredictability. And surprisingly, Speed, who starts as comic relief, grows into one of the most reliable and genuine characters in the series. That said, the female leads like Chloe, Rachel, and Saki could definitely use more development. Chloe, in particular, has emotional depth, but she often feels disconnected from the rest of the story. Hopefully that gets addressed in future chapters. Now let's talk visuals. The art style is clean and strong, especially in action sequences. The fights are crisp, easy to follow, and full of tension. But what really stands out is how well the visuals support emotional and comedic moments. Whether it's a glare across a sword or a perfectly timed pause in conversation, the art sells it. One more reason the series works? It sticks to the theme of effort over fate. Giamma starts with nothing. No prophecy, no chosen power, but through pure discipline and smart decisions, he starts to carve a place for himself. And with the limitations placed on his sword god technique, every fight becomes unpredictable. Not because of crazy powers, but because of good storytelling. So, what's the verdict? The Academy's Sashimi Swordmaster doesn't reinvent the genre, but it masters the basics with serious precision. The pacing is tight, the fights have weight, and the story earns its twists instead of throwing them around. Final score? 7 out of 10. It's a solid read, especially if you're tired of overpowered protagonists steamrolling their way to the top. This is Anisec-Z, where anime, movies, series, and everything good in entertainment gets broken down the way it deserves. Like, subscribe, and let us know. Would you trust a sashimi master with a blade in battle? Or would you rather stay out of his kitchen?